Hello, John Owens here, and I want to talk to you about some fun I've been having with GDPR. Now, there's terms you don't often hear in the same sentence, fun and GDPR. Well, I was having fun last Saturday because I was doing a radio show with the lovely people from mindthebusinessradio.com in sunny California, and working with the lovely Darwin and Suzanne Strong is always fun. Now, the reason we're doing the show is that earlier in the week, I was doing a catch up with Darwin, and he was saying, "What are you doing?" And I was telling him all about the fact that we were busy releasing our great new product, the GDPR Turbo Pack product, which is all about helping solopreneurs and small to medium business owners around the world get themselves GDPR compliant. Now, I know although GDPR went into force on the 25th of May 2018, it's not too late to start, and if they haven't started, they've got to get starting. But when I was talking to Darwin, he said, I hadn't heard of it. And Suzanne, either they hadn't heard of it, and they've been doing business shows every week, but nobody in the US or Canada seems to have heard about GDPR. And if they have heard about it, they think it's just something that applies to the EU. Now, we know the same is true. We are down here in New Zealand, and very few people in New Zealand, and we've also had dealings with people in Australia over the past 3 to 4 months, just trying to get the message out there. Very few people realize it's coming. They've heard, some people have heard it's coming from Europe, but they don't realize it applies to them. They think, it can't apply to me. My business is not located within the EU. Well, it doesn't matter where your business is located. The fact is, if you hold the personal information of any person that is located within the European Economic Area, that's at the EU plus Norway, Iceland and Liechtenstein, then GDPR applies to you. And if it applies to you, you've got to get yourself sorted out. And that's what we've been working on. We had to go through our own GDPR project and get ourselves sorted out. So having gone through our own GDPR project, we wrote down everything we did, and we turned it into a really lovely product called the GDPR Turbo Pack, which is ideally suited for every solopreneur and small to medium business owner around the world, no matter what line of business you're in. It'll tell you how to ascertain if GDPR applies to you, and if it does, what you need to do, where you need to start, the order in which you need to do it, how you need to record what you've done, how you do a privacy policy, and how do you know when you've finished. So it really is helpful. And that's what the show was all about, and it was really enjoyable doing it. And Darwin and Suzanne really said, wow, we're glad we know about this. And they've gone on to share this knowledge with their whole audience. So if you know any solopreneurs or small to medium business owners out there who are not got themselves ready for GDPR, then please share this post with them, because it could save them an awful lot of money and trouble. It could save them bankruptcy, because the fines for non-compliance are huge. You're talking about 20 million euro or 23 million US dollars, or up to 4% of your gross turnover, which is huge. You know, it's whichever is the larger. So that could bankrupt most small businesses. So although a lot of talk in the GDPR world has all been about large enterprises, it really is the small businesses that are most at risk because of these fines. So please share this, and do go and have a listen to the show on mindthebusinessradio.com. Let me know what you think. I'll also put a link to the show in the comments box below. Go and have a listen. Let me know what you think. Come back and feed it here. And you can also look at more detail on the website of mindthebusiness.com to the GDPR Turbo Pack. And I think you'll like it. So all the best for now. See you soon. Bye-bye.